Hello, in this video we're going to switch the Starling V3 from Scotch tension to Irish tension. Effectively what we're going to do is we're going to just swap the locations of the tension belt at the rear and the drive belt at the front here, and we're just going to cross them over. The motor will pop loose and get turned around and snapped back on in the rear position, everything reassembled. So let's get started. First off, we'll take off our tension belt. And we'll take off our drive belt. We'll remove our flyer and bobbin. And just set it to the side for now. Alright, to pop the motor off, we take both our thumbs here on this lip on either side. A little downward force and it pops right off the one side. And if we twist it just a little, it comes off the other. So while the motor's off, we'll go ahead and slide our tension bits here all the way forward. You'll notice on this side it kind of locks into a little notch that's printed out here, and that keeps it from rotating. Make sure that it's aligned at the right angle. Same thing back here in the rear. Slide this bit forward as well, and now we're ready to put our motor back on. And so I'm just going to kind of eyeball it for now from the side, as far as that's too far back, and that's somewhere in that range, I guess. We'll fine tune it a little bit after we get the flyer on. All right. The motor belt now goes over the rear frame, and we'll reinstall our flyer. Now let's get that motor belt on. It's easiest to kind of lay it on the axle here to get you some clearance down at the bottom. Make sure it's on that motor pulley. And now we'll rotate it around this small whirl on the bobbin. And it's on. We'll kind of eyeball it from the side to make sure that it's roughly parallel to the rear frame. It's pretty close to the bobbin here, so I'm going to see if I can give this motor just a little scoot. And that's all it took. Now if we notice the clearance beside the bobbin, it's nice and smooth going down through there. No fear that it's going to touch. The tension belt, we'll put that back on the front the same way it was on the rear. So the spring will end up going on this side. I'll hook the loop over here on the knob and stalk. Bring it over the top in the flyer groove and onto the anchor point down here. Then I'll rotate that anchor point, take all that slack out, and we are ready to spin in Irish. Thank you very much.